Hello and welcome to my channel, This Girl Reads. I'm excited for this first video. I just wanted to do a bookshelf tour so I can show you guys basically some things I'm going to be talking about. On the top shelf, I have some of my larger books that kind of exceed 450 pages. A lot of these, well, all of these are in series. Down here, I have some of my smaller books. Most of them are in series, kind of from the from the left of the Hunger Games. They're all individual books. I know I've Counting by Sevens twice because I got one of them signed by the author, and I was really happy about that. Down here is not separated by size. They're just books I haven't read yet. I thoroughly enjoyed each and every book I've read up here. Some memorable, well, all of them are memorable. Some memorable series are Twilight, Scythe, the Mortal Instruments series. The first book was good, so it's like I just want to keep reading it. Legend, Maze Runner, Hunger Games. I know I said everything except for Harry Potter and Gone. Harry Potter after the fourth book got a little hard for me to read. Just because a lot of just stuff that I couldn't care for kind of happened. It was slow. And then especially the fifth book being 800 pages. I like reading long books. It's just that one didn't exactly fit kind of my cup of tea. But I'm definitely thankful for Harry Potter being created because it's just an amazing series overall. Gone got a little slow. Kind of undesirable after the first half of Gone, and then Hunger. I'm still reading, but I don't really like it just because a big fear of just critters that live in the ground. So, not a good book for me. Actually, no, it's an insect though. They deal with insects. I know since I haven't read it, it should be on my bottom shelf. It's just Gone I wanted to put Hunger by Gone just because it looked nicer and it made more sense for me. My favorite individual book was Counting by Sevens. I just loved reading it. It's one of my first kind of like dramas almost. Out of My Mind goes hand in hand with Counting by Sevens in my opinion, just because both focus on life, like from different views and angles of what we typically live. Some books I don't have up here, but are in my room. I have Time Bomb. It's a thriller. I absolutely love that. It's about 6 teens trapped in a high school that has been selected for a bombing, and they're trying to figure out who's the bomber. That one was really good. I couldn't stop reading it. It had me till the very end, and even then the ending was great. I also have The First Rule of Punk. I haven't read that one. I'm excited though. I have, what else? One of Us is Lying. It's supposed to, if you like Time Bomb, you might like One of Us is Lying. And I know the sequel to One of Us is Lying, One of Us is Next, came out recently. So I'm really happy to read something that has a sequel or is in a series. Just because if you love the characters, there's every reason to keep reading. I also have War Girls. That one's on Red. I've been looking at it in bookstores for so long, even before I started reading Scythe, which was something I just started. War Girls, I'm excited for. It's just something I would like, a lot of futuristic ideas, kind of from, I get a Legend vibe from it, just the way medicine has evolved and how they handle battle. I also haven't read, what was it called? How She Lived, How She Died, How I Lived. It seems like a thriller drama very dramatic and really gripping. And I just love stories that keep you hooked until the end, and I'm hoping I get that from the book. I got that a while ago, actually, also before I started reading Scythe. I'm happy. I have read the Hunger Games Hunger Games The Illustrated Companion. Yeah. That one was great. It told a lot of how hard it was to kind of create the Capitol and the people that go with it. It's like hours on end of just makeup and hair and styling. So much went into it, and I would have never known unless I read that book. And I also have Twilight, The Illustrated Companion, because Twilight for me is like my favorite. Something that I'm obsessed with now and was obsessed with a year ago when I read the series. And anything to do with Twilight, I'm absolutely obsessed with. That's why I'm a fan of Stephenie Meyer, so I got The Chemist and The Host. The Fever Code is a prequel to the Maze Runner series, and both of which I'm obsessed with. Maze Runner series had great characters. Everything has really great characters. When authors write, it's like, for me, the most important thing is the characters and the plot. If it's a slow book, I'm fine with that. It's a fast-paced book, I'm fine with that. That's just some personal things I like to read. I've reread Making Bombs for Hitler before. That's the only book I've read twice. I keep saying I need to reread all of these series. Never really get to it because I keep finding new books that I like to read, new series that I start, and so I never have a moment to just reread another book. But Making Bombs for Hitler, kind of small. I don't think it goes farther than 350 pages. If that. Really good book. Claiming My Place also is set around the time Making Bombs for Hitler was during World War II. I picked it up just because I hoped it would have like the same Making Bombs for Hitler vibe, and it did, but it told about her story differently, and it was nothing like I forgot her name. It was nothing like the girl's experience, which both are still terrible. Different, though. Let's see. The program has, I know it's in like a 7-book series, just like the Mortal Instruments series is like a 6-book series. Something like that. They're decently long books, and the series are really long. I know there's the Dark Artifact series that has 3 to 4 books, and the Infernal Devices series that also has 3 to 4 books. Cassandra Clare just writes constantly using the same ideas, so she stays in the same universe, the same book universe, which I love. Because when authors kind of add on to things, even if they say they aren't, it's great. Because Marie Lu, who wrote Legend, the Legend series, she said that she was done, and then she came out with Rebel, and I still need to read that. It's great. And then there's also another Maze Runner prequel called The Kill Order. I started it. It's a really slow book. I didn't enjoy it. Characters, they were good characters. I just couldn't get into them. A lot of these are related. A lot of these single books that aren't in a series are related to history in some way, biographies, in some way related to biographies, which I personally enjoy. I know The Giver, that also has a movie that I really like, which is kind of an unpopular opinion. This one's a quartet, and anything else up here that's alone? No. I know the Gone series has like 9 books. It could be around Harry Potter's 7-book series, or it could be like way more. I think the book that recently came out was Hero. It had a red cover, On Goodreads, the Gone series is displayed with people, but I like both. They're really good covers. Just like the side covers are some of my favorites. Just great. They're beautiful. Like, don't judge a book by its cover. Come on, this is perfect. The Modal Instruments series have really great spines. Like, they kind of tell a story when you see them in a row, and when you just the cover itself is beautiful. Kind of each character on the cover having their own weapon, things that relate to them, their own rune. I know the rune on here is the angelic rune. I just happened to research runes after this. It's great. Thank you so much for watching this first video. I really enjoyed making it, and hopefully I can just keep making frequent videos for you guys. I live for all these books. I hope you guys live for books of your own. Stay happy and have fun. Bye.